YouTube, what's up? It's Sneaker Flexibility coming back at you with another episode of OleHead Sneaker Closet. Today, we're coming out the closet. Wait, we're not coming out of the closet. We're just going to talk about how you obtain the things in your closet. You ready? To bot or not to bot? That is the question. Or is it? Actually, it's not the question. Facts is, if you want to determine if you need a bot, you need to figure out what type of sneakerhead are you. We're all sneakerheads, but what type of sneakerhead are you? But first, let's talk about what's on my feet. Bam! New Balance 1500s Safari Pack. Think it goes great with my shirt. Yeah, Lil Wayne, Lil Tiger King. Yeah, New Balance, comfy shoe, matches great. Shirt designed by Gray Skull Team, Racks. I'll link in the description at the bottom for the shirt. I think the shoes you can still get on a couple of websites. Wasn't a huge sought after shoe. I like the shoe. I thought it went great with the shirt. Only thing I can say, the leather quality is not as good as some of my other New Balances, although the New Balance New England made shoe, made in New England, motto is quality material and things of that nature. But we're not here to talk about that today. We are here to talk about what type of sneakerhead are you. So for me, I had to ask that question too, to bot or not to bot. But I had to figure out what type of sneakerhead I was first. So originally, for me, I was a collector. Basically, I would cop shoes, wear certain pairs of shoes that I like, did not pay resale, didn't go to sneaker cons, but I think as a collector, you would go to sneaker cons to try to find, procure certain shoes that you want, but you're not paying resale. It kind of goes in a gray line with that. You may pay resale if it's at a reasonable price, but you're not going crazy to put it into your collection. You may have something like the display that we have behind me, and you have your shoes on there. You may have a couple go-to pairs that you throw on, but for the most part, you're collecting. Now, for me, I not only turn myself from a collector, but a reseller. So I'm a collector who also resells shoes. Therefore, there's a couple subdivisions under that. My mindset is I'm going to collect shoes, but I also want to resell. So, Jumpman Chris, I'll link in the description, his YouTube site to look at. He talked about bots, and bots was eating up all of the last Yeezy. I wouldn't say the last Yeezy drop, the last V2 drop. And I have that here, the Zions. So, 1, 2. And 3. Full disclosure, 2, manual. 1, I paid $10 for a slot. Shout out to the Discord group that I belong to, Sneaker Refresh. Dre did a last minute slot for me, $10. Can't beat that. So $10 over retail is only still $230. Turn around and still sell the shoe for over $300. I'm still making a profit. Just pull one of these bad boys out just in case you've been sleeping on a rock and haven't seen this shoe. There you go, Zion. I keep changing the names of these. Yeah, it's Zion. Some was calling this the next turtle dove. Don't think so. The picture does not, the video does not do it justice, but it's got a lot of tans, a lot of browns in it. I'm getting to the point in my life, in my age, as far as being a collector who resell. I'm figuring out, is this a shoe I want to keep? Or is this a shoe I want to throw in the closet? OleHead Sneaker Closet, or is it a shoe I want to drop off my local consignment shop? I'll link that down in the description also, because he also has a website in which you can purchase the shoes in his store, and he does the shipping. So I'm not sure, but the question is to buy or not to buy. And let's go back to the question, the answer of what type of sneakerhead are you? I am a collector who resells. I was able to cop 2 pairs plus 1, 2 manual, 1 for slot. It's about putting the work in. If I want to be strictly a reseller who wears a pair of shoes here and there that I like, then the bot may be the answer. Why? Because 3 pairs of shoes is not going to cut it. Like even if these shoes were going for $150 over retail, what are you doing it for? That's the question. Is this what you're doing as a side hustle? Is you doing it to make a living? If you're selling shoes to make a living or supplement a substantial income, then yes, you need a bot. You need to get a bot because you're not going to procure 3 pairs. And this really wasn't work, the 3 pairs that I picked up. I literally got up early in the morning, got on a couple of websites, foot sites, and started just trying to get into the queues and get the shoe. You got to put in the work. The other part of the questioning is whether you need a bot. I personally would join a Discord like myself. Joining a Discord has really helped me tremendously because they let you know what sites are dropping which shoes and what time. Now, Discords are a gift and a curse. They're a gift because you can see shoes that are dropping, but the Discord also have people who have bots. So you'll get a notification that, let's say, Supreme restocked the Air Force Ones. The problem is the bots that add to cart services are grabbing them. So you're going on and fighting that competition. Chances are you're going to get beat. Sometimes there are some people that hit, but it's about putting in the work. You have to put in the work. You got to learn how the game works. You don't have to go get a bot, but you got to determine what type of sneakerhead are you. Are you a collector? Are you a collector that resells? Are you a collector that resells only for the purpose of paying for the shoes that you put on your feet? So basically all the shoes that you wear are free. Or are you a collector that resells and wants to make a profit? That's the question. Do you want to make a profit? Or are you an individual that just wants to get into resale? Name of the game is putting in the work. You got to put in the work first. Foot sites are dropping, especially current conditions of the pandemic. Not many stores are open, and even some of them that are open, limited amount of people are able to get into the store and getting access. Some people aren't even going out. Literally, in the area in which I live in, a popular Jordan will drop. It's popping. Reservations at Finish Line. People aren't picking up their winnings, their raffle winnings, and therefore the shoe goes to who's ever left in the store after the time frame in which they're supposed to getting it. So if you're trying to obtain more pairs, that's what you need to do, because not everybody picks up their shoes. And I can recall a time I went to the KLP, and I didn't even know a Yeezy drop had occurred. It was the Butters. I know, the Butters, GR shoe. But literally didn't have a raffle, so people didn't pick up their pairs, and it was so many pairs. But I ended up getting a ticket. My whole family got tickets, and then I ended up getting multiple pairs of shoes. I could have just said, I didn't win the raffle. I ain't worrying about it. I ain't sitting in line. I'm not getting a ticket. Poop this. Put in the work. Doesn't matter if you have the bot. Bots aren't easy. I hate to tell you that. People think that you get a bot, you hit a button, and all of a sudden they just manually go into these stores and just pick up shoes for them. It is not. You have to set that stuff up. And that's the other part about getting into a Discord. Find yourself a Discord. Shout out to Sneaker Refresh. Great Discord. They can help you with the bot situation. But even in that situation, I've read in the lounge and the groups, chats, and all those things, people miss out even with bots. So bots do not guarantee you obtaining pairs. Nothing beats the hard work, and even with a bot, you gotta put in the work. So are we answering the question to bot or not to bot? Like I said before, figure out what type of sneakerhead you are. Collector who likes to resell, collector who resells just to pay for the shoes on his feet, or a straight up reseller. One factor I did not add into also that we got to consider when you're determining what type of sneakerhead you are, your area in which you live in. Because if you're in an area where there's multiple malls, yes, you're going to have to go to those malls and try to get tickets and win raffles and things of nature, building relationships with people to gain shoes. But if you're in an area like me where you literally only have a finish line and a consignment shop, and that consignment shop just got there, your options are limited. So therefore, you're gonna have to go on the foot sites and try to get the shoes and utilize that. But if you live in an area where there are actual stores, physical brick and mortar stores that are open, you want to go out and hit those stores. You may have to drive. But again, what type of sneakerhead are you? Are you willing to make the effort to do those drives to get several pairs of shoes? You may have to hit several stores, spend $25 in gas driving around. You're going to make that $25 in gas up with one pair of shoes that you sold. So if you're trying to get into the game, ask yourself the question first: what type of sneakerhead am I? That's all we got today, y'all. Told you we were coming out of the closet. We're coming out of the closet with knowledge. Y'all ready? It's your boy Sneaker Flexibility coming back at you with another episode of OleHead Sneaker Closet. Remember, information, anybody that I reference will be in the link. Will be linked in the description. Just go down there and reference it. Click on some of them things. Give those people a thumbs up, a like. This is not a sponsored video. Again, these are just people that I enjoy watching. These are just people that I'm referencing because I've utilized their services and I don't have an issue with it. No one's paying me. So, free advertisement, y'all. Get out there. Be great. Be greater. It's your boy. Let's get it.